we definitely have a crisis with food. People need to stop eating processed food.
Yeah.
They need to go back, for the sake of their health and their mental health, to go back to cooking from scratch. And talented chefs like you can inspire people to do that. Let's talk a little bit about what's going to be on the menu when you hopefully reopen in July. What seasonal ingredients are you excited about that are coming to fruition now?
So
Nina?
we, especially at the moment, we will catch the tail end of your sort of, really good time for the strawberries and things. I mean, they'll be around still. There's your peas and your broad beans. Any kind of summer greens and leaves are always fantastic at this time of year. And then we're actually looking even further now towards the sort of August, September things. So any kind of berries that will be coming out then, and fruit that will start to come in. We'll definitely be featuring things that will have some of our fermented produce. So when we went foraging earlier this year, we've just fermented a load of wild garlic and sort of hedgerow herbs.
How long does the fermentation process take? Can you explain it to me simply? So you fermented the wild garlic. I love wild garlic. Just the smell of it when you walk along a country lane. It's quite intoxicating. It's great for pesto. What do you do?
Yeah. We probably do pretty much whatever we can with it. So we start with the young leaves. They mainly go when they first came out this year. It was very early. It was in February when we found some. So that will just go on straight as it is, just very lightly blanched for like a second or so, just to remove some of the potential bitterness. Then
what would you pair that with?
Anything from lamb to any kind of poultry. We have it on with beef as well, but it tends to gravitate towards lamb or fish probably as well, or even vegetarian dishes, because it's so powerful.
It's very tough, isn't it? But you also get those wonderful vibrant green coming through, so you get that pop of color.
Yeah. So in terms of fermenting, I mean, we ferment a lot of different things, but for wild garlic, we'd probably give it about between 4 and 6 weeks. It depends on, it's literally just wild garlic leaves and salt and massaging it or giving it a very light blitz, and then pressing it with some weights until it's covered in its own juice, and leaving it for about 4 weeks, and then just taste testing if it's strong enough for yourself. And then you can just use it in a puree, or you can use it chopped into something. Obviously, because you've denatured the product by adding the salt, it'd be quite soft, and it's actually very green. Then it's very dark green, so you can use it as a base for. You can add it into like a risotto, or you can use it as a base for anything that you want to blanch in, or you want to use like a green juice in. So.
How exciting that you can go out into the Yorkshire Dales and find food. Does that still really excite you to literally have nature's larder on your doorstep?
Yeah, definitely.